What up, what up, what up, what up, though? You know, tap back in with me. It's local ENT with the chills, with the chills, what's the deals, what's the deals, it's the thrills, it's the thrills, and all that. You know what I'm saying? What we about to do right now is a little reaction video off the channel Star Hush. I mean, like, share, subscribe to Star Hush. Also me as well. Hit the notification bell on both channels, his and mine as well. We're gonna do this reaction video to Sexy Red. Oh, Sexy Red. Allegations of something on the lip. You ain't cut yourself. Let's do it. Hey. That ain't got nothing to do with us being contaminated. No. Why you lying? Do all that know what's going on with you? Do you tell him he burned me, or do you lie to him like you did me? Or did you lie to him how you did me? Or did you lie? Or did you lie to me? Did you lie? Did you tell him the truth? Or did you tell him the truth? When you gonna keep it gangster? Welcome back to Star Hush, where the real tea always gets spilled. And trust, this next story is wild from start to finish. So it's looking like those whispers about Sexy Red possibly passing something serious around the industry might not have been just rumors. Little hot tamale, little red hot tamale. Hey, I saw the moment I seen her. I knew she was a little hot tamale, you know what I'm saying? And there's no disrespect to women and all that. We just talking about this one right here. She's trying to lead y'all down the wrong way and get y'all little daughters and your little nieces and all your little cousins and all that. Do some old tramp stamp stuff. You see, back in the day, my grandmama was from the grandmama era, the last of the big mama era, call them tramps. You know what I'm saying? You know what a tramp is, or what's the other word? A heifer. A tramp or a heifer. And this ain't bullying and none of that. I'm just saying, like, some of them out here trying to lead the ones that either don't know where to go, or that's on a good path and want them to be like, no, that's how you're supposed to be. You know what I mean? If you know, you know, man. We're going to get back into this, man. Bad influence is bad influence. After all, things just took a crazy turn because her baby father jumped on social media with some heavy accusations, claiming she gave him an infection and dropped what he says are receipts to back it up. Now rewind a bit. Remember when folks were clowning her online after she was seen getting real cozy with Gucci Mane just days before he ended up in hot water over claims he tested positive for HSV-2? At the time, Sexy Red clapped back trying to clear her name, saying she was totally fine. But now it looks like people are starting to believe maybe that wasn't the whole truth. Fast forward to now, and her baby daddy is saying she passed something down to him. He's putting her on blast, saying she knew what she was carrying and still didn't say a word before they... I mean, when you wanted by the whole industry and you as a tossed up pass around, I mean, you're going to come back with something. You ain't going to come back with nothing. You know what I'm saying? He said, well, Yvette said, you better not bring nothing back from them. I mean, if you know, you know, bro. If you were tossed up passing around, you know what I mean? Nobody really take you serious because of the image you put out. Because of the image you put out determines the type of respect that you get from the opposite sex. If you know, little girl, big girl, all that. You know what I'm saying? It's the image you portray. You know what I'm saying? Every action has a reaction. You know what I mean? You put that betrayal of yourself out there, you can get some type of feedback that you probably want. But if you get a little bit too much of it, you're probably going to feel overwhelmed and be like, oh, guys are weird and all of that. But you put yourself out there first. That's why you got to respect yourself first. And then all that other stuff will come back. You know what I'm saying? If you know, you know. We're not trying to bully and not really trying to wake you up to the inner consciousness of not being stupid. So let's keep it going, man. Got together. And how did she respond? Instead of addressing the actual claims, she tried to flip the convo and say he was hiding things. Flipping the script, reverse psychology. This way you do content in his phone, do that the best. And calling out his lifestyle. But people weren't buying it. Let's be real. Most fans didn't even flinch at her trying to throw shade like that. They're saying what really matters is what's going on with the infection talk, and nobody's letting that slide. It all blew up after her baby daddy dropped audio of a private call, accusing her of having not just one, but... Hold up. We do not have premium. I mean, let's take time out to like, share, subscribe to local ENT's channel and all of that. I mean, we get back to the content in a minute. Hold up, man. This thing right here, man. I got it hooked up to the TV, so hold on, y'all. This is crap. Blah, 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 blah. And I can't skip it. It's crazy. It's healthcare. Oh, wow. My bad, y'all. And it's going to be another one, so just give me a minute, man. You got to work with me. Like, share, subscribe to the channel, local ENT. and claiming she never
Shout out to Star Hush. We reacting to Star Hush channel. Check out Star Hush.
Y'all favorite rapper says she's lit up, so now everybody else is catching it too.
My bad for that interruption, y'all. My bad. Sorry.
Love. It's not for the weak, and clearly I'm the weak. Don't forget, you started this. Now this drama is snowballing fast, and people are ready to dig all the way in. You can't get rid of it. If you somebody that got this, while they having an outbreak, then you can contract it. But if you don't, you won't contract it. So for all my that I put that on in the past or in the future.
Hey man, one thing I know about that H word, man, that shit's for life, bro. For life. And this ain't NWA or CJ. Ryder and them on GTA. You know what I mean? That H word for life. That H word with that S at the end, it's for life, cuz. Watch who you out here, you know what I mean? Wear protection out here, suited up, booted up. Ladies too, watch who y'all, you know what I mean, out here too, because you got them weirdos out here in the lanes that be playing games. So, hey, opposites attract, so it's hard to discern, so you got to just wise up. It's hard, I mean, you how you supposed to know? We social creatures, you're supposed to socialize. How you supposed to know who's what and who's and who got what and what's that and the third and the other? But let's tap back in. Shout out to Star Hush channel. You know what I'm saying? We're doing a reaction to the action at hand. You know what I'm saying? Also, myself, Local ENT. Subscribe to both channels. Hit the notification bell. Let's go.
Do I know what's going on with you? Do you tell him you burn it? Or do you lie to him like you did me? Or did you lie to you did me? Or you lying? Or did you lie to me? Did you lie or did you tell him the truth? Or did you tell him the truth? When you gonna keep it gang?
She ain't gonna take no accountability, bro. They don't do that.
And when you gonna keep it
it's like kryptonite. Be a kryptonite.
When you gonna keep it gang? You a bitch. That's what you did. You lied to me for 6 months and then you told me that. Now, Sexy Red wasn't about to let this slide without clapping back. Hard.
Ooh,
she jumped online and fired off her own accusations.
Now, before we go on to this stuff and me talking my little ish about this situation at hand, like I said, we ain't bashing the ladies, you know what I'm saying? But it's ladies like her in particular that make it bad for all y'all. Just like for the guys out here that be doing F-boy activities, they make it bad for us all, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not a female, I'm a man, so I'm gonna speak from a man's perspective about these type of females, you know what I'm saying? Not all of y'all, because you got some beautiful women out here. But these type is the one they pushing. Y'all gotta recognize. And we can't say much as men. You women need to speak up. Because they making y'all look bad. You know what I'm talking about? They making y'all look bad. Your youngins look bad. You know what I'm saying? Don't be following like this, you know what I mean? Come on now. Wise up. Wise up. Because you're gonna get old one day and be like, dang, you gonna look back. You ain't gonna be able to do none of the sexy stuff when you get old. So wise up now. While you in your 30s, 40s. Because 50s, 60s, ooh wee. If you ain't eating right, especially. Let's go.
Flipping the script on her baby daddy and throwing some heavy shade his way. She hit up Facebook and said, on my kid's soul, the real reason why he threw me off is I found stuff in his phone that was not straight. Let's talk about it. You weird and broke. Then she added, y'all don't know how much I dislike this man.
But you got with
I could tell him anything.
All right.
And
what I don't understand about females that, you know, after they stop messing with a guy, they throw him under the bus. You got with the boy, though. So if he weird and whatever, what that make you? That's all I'm saying. Accountability is a must. You can't just put it. So it's a two-way street, not one. Stop playing.
Wouldn't care. I've messed with plenty of dudes behind his back. Bye. Of course, her baby daddy wasn't letting that kind of energy slide. He hit right back on Instagram and said, I'm way too confident to be on that. Miss me with all that talk. And no shade to the LQBT. He was clearly trying to defend himself and shut that rumor down ASAP. Now here's the thing. When people get into heated breakups online, it's not uncommon for these kinds of accusations to get thrown around. Somebody mad? Suddenly their ex is on the down low.
This is what happens when you got toxic relationships on social media, right? It gets all blown out of proportion. People get in their feelings, whether it's the male or the female, and then the whole public becomes aware of it, and it becomes our business. Then they get mad when content creators like myself and like Star Hush right here react to certain stuff and talk about certain stuff when y'all put it out there. Just saying, common sense ain't common no more. You better start using it commonly. expeditiously. Real rap. Let's do it.
We've all seen it before, so we can't jump to conclusions just because somebody's mad and venting, especially when there's no proof behind it. And let's be real, this looked more like Sexy was trying to discredit him so folks wouldn't take his health claims seriously. It's a classic move. Shift the narrative and make him look wild, so her own name doesn't stay in the mud.
And yearning.
But guess what? He came prepared.
Oh, my bad, y'all. Subscribe to the channel, Local ENT. Shout out to Star Hush for the reaction at hand. My bad. Let's get back to the
content. Her baby daddy pulled out an STT test from back when he first started suspecting something wasn't right. And that test, it came back negative. According to him, the reason he didn't end up catching anything is because at the time, Sexy wasn't showing any symptoms.
Like I said.
He said, you can only catch it during an outbreak, and she wasn't flaring up when I hit. So basically, he feels like he dodged a major...
So either, bull, it's 50% your fault. Because even if you didn't know, if you seen something a little strange and not for a piece of change, you should have said, hold the phone. Stop the press. Add these. And you still hit it, bro? Man, you asked for it.
Bullet. And here's why folks didn't hesitate to believe his side. Just a few months ago, Sexy Red was trending for a similar reason. People were dragging her online after it came out. She linked up with a popular content creator named Gucci Third Leg right before he was accused of having the exact same health issue. It all blew up when influencer Donna Davis posted an emotional TikTok claiming she got infected after filming with Gucci. She said he never gave her a heads up about his condition and left her blindsided.
I'm just going to say, yes, he gave it to me.
Hold on real quick. This is what happens when everybody in the industry, and everybody be talking about Sexy Red, Meech. Everybody want to hit the same chick with no protection. You get results like this, and you know they do a little strange for a little piece of change. They don't just go one way, they go all ways. If you know, you know. Diddy parties. Let's do it.
It's devastating to have to come on here.
I'm just saying, allegedly, and all that. I mean, don't quote me. There's no bullying. This is just fruit for thought. Common sense ain't common no more. We better start using it.
He told me that he was going to send me his
a warning for us all, including myself. I'm not exempt.
And it saddens me to hear that he's done this to so many girls. And there's girls with so many similar stories to me, and they're so young as well. He's preying on the young, he's preying on the new. And I'm so sorry.
And y'all falling for it. So all them crocodile tears, you crying with no tears and all that, so what? Don't believe ya. Because you went for it. Y'all so gullible and want to be popping and not be around the broke dudes that's healthy. This is what you get with popping life. Popcorn.
For not saying this 7 months ago, I was scared.
If you know, you know. Don't be Joe, you're Joe.
I can't keep it on the push because you guys think I'm lying.
We know you ain't lying. You fell for it. It's your fault.
Anybody else's life. I didn't know what he was doing for. I didn't know who he was. I didn't do my research. And it is my fault.
Now here's where things really start spiraling.
Stop crying.
Because somebody on Twitter who used to be tight with Gucci before this whole mess broke out dropped a bombshell. They posted a list of 50 different women that Gucci allegedly hooked up with after finding out he tested positive for something serious. And guess whose name was sitting loud and clear at number 6?
Red.
Yup. Sexy Red. The moment that hit the timeline, it lit the internet on fire. People started going back, connecting all the dots, and realizing this situation might be way deeper than anyone thought. Even popular streamer Auden Ross jumped in. He was so spooked by the mess.
Did she take your virginity card? Better go get checked out, boy.
To try and get the truth out of him. But
hold on. Hey, Aiden, go get checked out, boy. She took your virginity, bro. Go get checked out, boy. If you know, you know. Hey, man, like I said, this ain't no bullying. This is awareness. Because it's our protect women and respect women and all that. But it seemed like they being more villainous than us men. And they getting us up out of here. So we got to be aware. We got to put it out there. We got to make the good women start speaking up. Stop playing. Stop the press. Because these little harlot hookers is killing the game and not in a good way. Come on, y'all. If you feel me, you feel me. If you holler, hear me. If you holler, hear me. Holler if you hear me. Tupac. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going.
Auden wasn't just being nosy. He had personal reasons to worry too. Turns out Auden had actually paid to link with some of the same women featured in Gucci's content. And since
They
Gucci
all
had
mess with the
allegedly
same
been with
girls.
those ladies before Aden
All
did,
Kelly Usher.
Aden was scared he might have
Same
caught something
girl.
himself.
Trying to tell you.
During the live stream, Gucci claimed he didn't
Pay
have
attention.
HSV2, the condition everyone was talking about. Instead, he admitted to only having HSV1.
What is
but
that?
Here's where the red flag shot up. Because when folks asked to see proof, the test results he showed were from last year.
All right, cut. I heard of PS2. That was my shit back in the day. But VS2, God? Or H? What the fuck is that? Y'all tell me in the comments below if y'all tap in. Let's do it.
I first found out about it.
I don't know what that is.
I literally went straight to get tested. Like, I cannot play about that. Like, this is something that literally, like, yes.
Man, that shit for life, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you make great content.
You don't want HS2, nigga. VS2, whatever the fuck.
Why would I not be taking care of this?
VSOPH. Whatever the fuck.
When I first found out about this whole, you know what I'm saying, the whole situation blowing up, I strictly went straight to get tested. Even right now, I'm still waiting on my results. My results will be in by tomorrow.
Okay, I can see it.
With that being said, it's a scary situation, sticky situation. Stay out of bushes that you don't want to get poked in if it got thorns in it. If you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? Ouch. It's for life. This is not bullying content. We're not harassing or bullying women. We're just trying to put awareness out there for men that are at risk, like myself with the skin color. But anyway, yeah, because the more you scream victim, the more you might look like the villain. So if you know, tap into the channel. Shout out to Star Hush for this reaction to the action at hand. I'm just reacting to the action at hand. Local ENT. Subscribe to both of our channels. Hit the notification bell. And until next time, we out.